Let's start off. Remember, I have 4 big stories on the show, 3 new phones and 1 shootout of the new phone. So this is the Realme U1. Now this of course also features their brand new look, their new color scheme, which is a very interesting charcoal grey with a very bright yellow. This says U1 on it, Realme, and let's get it open and get started. So once again, of course, they've given you a cover, they've given you the documentation which literally no human being ever reads. And then we move on to the phone itself. So as you can see, first thing that you'll notice, of course, as soon as you take the phone out is, of course, that teardrop design. We call it the no-notch phone. Very small little space taken up on the screen, which psychologically, when you're using the phone, it never really registers that that is that little teardrop thing out there. So great screen, nice big screen. Of course, Realme has become the expert now in making sure that the phone size in the hand is a very good hand feel. The next part is, of course, you flip it around, you see dual camera and a flash, a fingerprint scanner. But once again, Realme, with the fact that they now can do very good looking phones at very, very economical prices. Come back to the front and there's where the real magic starts. This is what Realme says is the big USP of this phone, and that is inside that little teardrop, that little hole out there, is a 25 megapixel sensor. Therefore, your selfie and everything else you do with it, including video camera calls, now moves into a whole new level. So that then is the big USP according to Realme. But I'll tell you one more. This is the world's first phone with a MediaTek Helio P70 processor, an SoC from them. Now remember, Helio P60 has become the de facto standard for medium price phones where you want great performance, you want AI in your camera and AI to control most things that could go wrong with your phone. The P70 takes it to a whole new level, much better graphics, much better AI. So let's take a look at this. This is the Realme U1.
Realme won over the market not once but every time they have come out with a budget banger. Launched early this year and 4 phones later, the company has made a niche for themselves in the Indian market. And now as the year comes to an end, they seem to be signing off with yet another head-turner from a new series. This is the Realme U1, a series that claims will have the camera and especially the front camera as its showstopper. Priced at a comfortable 11,999 rupees, is it good enough to take up competition from Xiaomi and Asus phones that are big in this price range as well? Let's take a look. The Realme notches things up a bit like a lot of premium phones nowadays. It comes with a small water drop notch which is less intrusive while watching videos. The design of the phone is average, and since it's all glass, it is very glossy and attracts a lot of smudges. The display is impressive though, with a 6.3-inch screen with a full HD Plus resolution. The Realme U1 comes in 2 variants. One 3GB RAM with 32GB of storage, which is priced at 11,999 rupees, and one 4GB RAM and 64GB storage variant, which is priced at 14,499 rupees. The storage of the phone is expandable up to 256GB, and while we got the 3GB RAM variant for review, it was fast and had no lag at all. This can also be credited to the chipset this phone comes with, which is the MediaTek Helio P70 processor. It is the first phone with this chipset and it excelled at everyday tasks and even in battery performance.
The much powerful AI processor on Helio P70 will make many new things possible on the mobile devices with Helio P70. For example, with the powerful AI processor, we could combine the AI processor with the camera technology together to provide users a very good experience on camera.
Chipset aside, the star of this phone is actually its camera, and while its rear camera does a good job with a dual 13 and 2 megapixel lens, it is the front camera that stands apart in this segment of phones. Realme keeps you in the center and has packed in a large 25 megapixel lens with a Sony sensor on the front. So this phone is sure to keep selfie buffs happy. The selfies are clear in good light and have good depth. There is no portrait mode that we saw separately, but there is a beauty mode that does not make shots artificial. Combined with the power of the P70, the front camera really brings a lot to the table.
This price segment wasn't there in our portfolio, which was 11 to 14K. Secondly, we were not able to cater to specific selfie-centric customers because we believe that today the photography is one of the most important part of the everyone's life. Everyone wants to have been presence on social. They want to express themselves. And with 25 megapixel camera with Sony IMX sensor 576, I think this is the best way at this particular price point to give them this product.
On the battery front, the Realme U1 has a 3500 mAh battery which lasts a full day but with less than average use. The Realme U1 still uses Color OS 5.2, which is based on Android 8.1 Oreo, just like the Realme 2 Pro. We wish the interface sported a cleaner look, but there isn't much bloatware. The Cell Guru verdict. The Realme U1 was launched as the Selfie Pro, and it certainly seems to live up to that name, although the low light shots could do with slight improvement. With a powerful processor, the Helio P70, it gives a good performance output as well, making it an all-rounder. Realme has set the ball rolling for its selfie-centric U series, but priced very competitively at 11,999 rupees. It remains to be seen how this phone stands out and tall amongst the strong competition.